Tophia arguing with chat over a girlfriend, P. Diddy, and rude remarks.
Username? Like, that is so crazy.
Like and subscribe.
Crop, clip, do whatever you want, because I said if I was to say that stuff to you, then I would be canceled. I never said I wanted anyone to get murdered, but I say that's what I feel like I want to say to people. But I can't, because I have to literally conduct myself in a manner that is not of that. But that's how I really feel. That's how I really feel. Because people wish death on me all the time. Every day they've been praying that I died. Literally saying the wrong sibling died.
I need to get you a boyfriend. And go use it. I just got it.
Okay, so when you say I tell people all the time, that's like literally saying, oh, well, you react for no reason. Like, let's not lie. My live streams are screen recorded. You think I'm stupid? They're screen recorded for a reason. You tell me all the time first. So let's not act like you don't say that. Hello?
Please. Now say, Toby Isaacs is way cooler than I'm stupid.
I paid the person to shoot the car with what money? I was broke, right? I got money to pay someone to shoot up a car, but then I'm broke. You guys literally make no sense. I'm rich when it benefits your story, but then I'm broke when it doesn't. Like, you literally say I have money to go spend at the store, right? When literally I barely had money to spend and it didn't come from a GoFundMe, but then I'm broke. What is it? Am I rich or am I broke? I got money to bury him, but then I don't got money to bury him. Like, make that make sense. Like, hello? You can't even lie properly. You literally try to say that I'm on drugs, but I can't afford drugs because I'm too broke. I'm too broke to even afford drugs, but then I somehow can afford drugs. They don't give you free drugs. Nor would I ever do drugs, because I would look a lot worse if I was on drugs. Like, it's forced hate at this point. Like, literally that video that I made that made everything look darker, it did not make me look better. It's just a filter that is like dark lighting. That's all it was. I literally had makeup on and people were like, still ugly. Like, no, you're just forcing your hate at this point, and it's just gross. Like, grow up. Grow up. You're literally sitting here forcing yourself to hate someone when you could just block them. Like, why are you spending your time disturbing your peace for someone you don't like? I don't sit here and disturb my peace for someone I don't like. If I don't like someone, I'm going to block them. I'm not going to sit here and complain about how horrible of a person they are. Your peace is being disturbed. Get over it. Like, why are you still sitting here trying to hold someone accountable who literally explain things? Like, if someone's not going to say sorry, move the fuck on and block them. Like, why are you sitting here being a big crybaby, trying to force someone to do something that they're not going to budge on? You're not going to get me to do anything I don't want to do. Enough is enough. Just block me. Say, oh, well, she's not going to do it. Just let it go. Like, sitting here, spending your time, wasting your time, being, like, so annoyed over someone when you could just block them is crazy. You complain so much. I don't whine so much. You're the one that complains. Oh, she's racist. Oh, she's a transphobic. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's that. Apologize. 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 No matter how many times you tell me to apologize, I'm not going to apologize for something I didn't do. Yeah, maybe might not have explained things properly, but I'm black. So how can I be racist? You're trying to rewrite history, you dumb bitch? So what, are you trying to say that George Washington was not white, he was black? I guess George Washington is black now, according to you, because of history. Like, why are you sitting here literally using words out of term, talking about racism when you know nothing about racism, and then saying black people can be racist, and then sitting here talking about racism when you don't even know nothing? All you know is slurs, and then when someone says a slur, you get mad. But no, not when someone says a slur, because when someone calls me the N-word with the hard ER, in a username or in the comment section, that's where you stop at your racism. It's okay for other people to do that, but when it's someone you don't like, that's when you have to put on your fake activism mask and start calling it out. But you don't call it out when you actually see someone in the comment section who is literally using the N-word with the hard ER. That's when you stop your activism, right? Because you could care less.
Concerning the computers and the internet. Alright? I want to get this out of the way before we get to know one another.
All I care about is money. All anybody fucking cares about is money. That's how you survive, you stupid bitch. That's the only way you can pay your bills, eat, and survive. What the fuck are you talking about? I have to have a safe place to live. How do you... Okay, so I'm gonna pay with a couch. Because obviously money does not revolve around the world. What are we talking about? All the president cares about is money. That's why he sells this stupid shit that makes no fucking sense while people are starving and about to lose their EBT, and there are white people on there literally making fun of people not being able to feed their families for Thanksgiving. What are we talking about? What about the gifters that literally all they cared about was money on this app and no one said anything and was fucking silent? It's not about money. It's about getting my brother buried and having a safe place to live and being able to live comfortably. It has nothing to do with being rich and being flashy and driving around in a Ferrari and having all these gold rings on your hand and these Rolex watches, walking around with Gucci head to toe and Fendi head to toe and buying all these Hermes bags that are literally $100,000, which is a house payment, talking about taking all these drugs, flushing $100 bills down the toilet. $100 bills down the toilet like they don't care. Literally wearing these diamond grills that are literally million dollar jewelry, living in these mansions with 50 rooms, 100 windows, and you want to talk about me trying to live humbly and having a safe place to live and literally living a financial stable life? Fuck that. And then they don't give two shits about the homeless people. If all these rich people put their money together and buy every homeless person a house, we could end this homelessness. And you don't even own your house when you buy it. And you're talking about me when the government bends you over and fucks you every single day. But you want to sit here and worry about me, who has nothing to do with why your life is so fucked up. Because you want to live paycheck to paycheck and do what they tell you to do. That's why you can't afford to live. Because you're worried about the wrong person. Because you want to do what the government does to people to one person because of some words they said online. Because that really affected you. Okay, Forrest Gump, I was running. And you never stopped running since? Like, come on.
Students are reminded that 3:15 today is the deadline for student council nominations.
It isn't so bad, is it? As long as we don't let him start jump again.
You're talking about a schoolgirl outfit when ICE is literally ripping families apart. I guess that's important. Like, here we go back on things that don't really matter while people are about to lose their EBT in November. And someone literally said, well, what's your mom gonna do?
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
No one's even running against her.
Like, what is anyone gonna do? Government officials are not getting paid. Soldiers are not getting paid. People in the military are not getting paid. Their families are struggling. Someone's about to lose their phone service because they can't even pay it because they work for the government and they're shut down. Yeah, well, you're worried about some list because you're a crazy ass stalker. Like, you're literally worried about the wrong things.
Perfect way to stick it to Ashley.
No, they don't get paid. Anybody that works for the government is not getting paid, and that includes military workers. If you're federal,
Come on, JP, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
federal, state, I don't know, anybody that works in the government that works. They haven't been paid for weeks, and since the government shut down, this is their first paycheck where they haven't been paid. There's a girl literally that made a song that was like, "What's going on?" Like, I don't know if you've seen it because it's going viral, where she's literally saying how she couldn't pay her phone bill because she works for the government and she's not going to be paid. But yet we're worried about a list, a wish list on Amazon.
I'm Liberty Van Zant and I'm running for secretary. We're gonna be a great team.
I'm very disappointed. I'm sad because like no one really cares. Kids are about to starve and your concern is a costume. Wow, my God. God forbid I don't share anything. If I stopped sharing what I shared on my Insta story, people would be mad. Why aren't you talking? Why aren't you doing anything? Why aren't you sharing anything? Because God forbid they expect other people to do more while they do less, because that's so weird. You're worried about someone that's not doing anything to anybody and reacts because of how people treat them, but yet you're worried about me and I don't bother with anyone. Crazy.
I'm gonna make so many changes at the school today, and that's just superficial stuff.
I'm butthurt about a GoFundMe that I haven't checked.
What is that?
In how long?
Oh, a poster without your picture on it.
JT York. That annoying little friend of yours?
What's wrong, Ashley? Afraid of a little competition?
You are so wasting your time. School president is always in 8th grade.
Well, this year that's gonna change. Bye, Ashley.
Hey, JT, why do you want to run for president? Why do I want to run for president? It's a good question.
In one word, people, democracy, the backbone of our fine nation.
Here, here.
He, his people, are a great alternative. In a world dominated by cruel, selfish 8th graders, JT is our last shining hope.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for that. Grade 7 running for president? I wouldn't be caught dead voting for him. Besides, I think Ashley and I, Liberty Van Zant, will make an excellent team. If elected, I, JT York, will do what a real politician would do. Absolutely nothing. And, like a true politician, I will accept bribes. People are actually paying attention to him.
That's funny.
He's pretty funny. If you like a total amateur, man.
Was I talking about kids?
You're not actually worried, are you?
Where did I mention kids in any of that statement? Did you not read? Did you not read the message before you came in? What's the show? It's Degrassi, Next Generation.
Greater representation on the school.
The literal message, the opening message when you come into my life says that you have to be 21 plus to literally subscribe to my page, like to pay for a subscription. And I literally have it in my bio. I don't know if I have it on here that says 21 plus is only allowed on my page. So if there is someone that is underage on my page, then why are they here? Do you not know how to read? If someone sets their age limit for their page, then GTFO. Get the out, because like, how many times do I have to explain that? Nowhere was I talking about kids. It literally says in the bio.
Shopify's point-of-sale system helps you sell
Like, duh.
your business. With fast and secure payment, card readers you can rely on, and one place to manage it all, whatever the state.
So now I have to shut my bitch ass up because I literally clocked them. Okay. Whatever. It's a talking life, so here's what I can do for that, right? Okay, watch this. I know who will really have to shut up. There you go. No, USYBAU. Okay. Oh, did you shut your ass up? Yeah. Thought so.
Mayor of Kingstown. This is a no streaming of Paramount Plus.
Funny.
Mopping is hard work.
but I thought it was the only way I could get my floors truly clean.
But yeah, the show is Degrassi Next Generation.
Cleaner floors?
It was a show that was from Canada, which is crazy, and it got so popular. They used to show it on Teen Nick. Me and my friend used to like to watch it all the time because, well, I don't remember if we watched it all the time. I know she mentioned the episode where one of them had like a lead pencil and they went to go like poke the person with the lead pencil, and then they got like poked with a lead pencil. I can't remember the episode. Anyways, it was an episode like that. And my friend was telling me, have you seen that episode? Because you... This was when I was a teenager. And she's like talking to me about Degrassi. And I was like, oh yeah, I watched Degrassi. Like, I lied. But then me and my brother, because I was a teenager, that's when I got into Degrassi. And I started watching Degrassi. And I was like, oh, this is a really good show. And so that's how I got into Degrassi. And then my brother was really into it, and then we watched it in school because our health teacher showed us some episodes that pertain to like what we were learning in class. So we watched some episodes of Degrassi, the one where she got rugged, and it was like, because we were talking about the date grape drug or rug, and basically it was that episode where she found out she had chlamydia, I think. But then we watched another episode, I can't remember.
Toby, are you running against Ashley?
No, his friend JT is.
I'm helping my best friend run his campaign. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong is he's only doing it to bug me.
Come on, Ashley, I'm sure he's not.
But Mom,
Toby has every right to help run his best
But
friend's
yeah,
campaign.
anyways, you know. You know what I mean?
Today's the big day. Written your defeat speech yet?
JT is not going to win.
You wish. Just think. You're about to lose to a 7th grader.
She ends up winning by default because JT felt bad and backed out.
Sure, some students may resent her for being so perfect, but Ashley always gets what she wants, so why should today be any different?
But yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you why today's different. See, I just got these brand new glasses, and I think they look rather nice with my outfit, don't you? Oh, and my mouth, please can get those in the belt. Thank you, beautiful.
I'll be gracious enough to allow comments.
What do I have in here? This is it mine? Hello, I'm not done here.
Look at this! You got enough support as Ashley.
It's just some stupid poll.
This is before your speech. Forget Ashley. You're on the verge of making Degrassi history. Am I the only one excited here?
I thought the part was to make her sweat.
Exactly. The closer you come to beating her.
Sweatier she gets. Yeah, well, I'm getting pretty sweaty too. Because if I win this thing, I'm gonna have to do a lot of work. It would be tragic if Ashley lost today.
Who said I was acting tough? I'm not trying to fight people. I just want people to leave me alone because it's exhausting. But if you won't leave me alone, then maybe I should, you know, I'm trying to be the person that doesn't do what people do to me. Because I should be sending people to scare you. Like I literally, that's what I should be doing, is sending people to your door, banging on your door, random people, and scaring the living daylights out of you like you do to me. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to, you know, because God forbid I do something, then people are like, it's just so annoying.
Race for school president, and I give you $50. $50? 50. Okay, 60. You see, I'd jump at that, but I've got this older brother. He just lost the race for school president. 65. My parents were shattered. They had to go on Prozac. I can't let them do that again. $80, and that's my final offer.
Shh. Bribe.
Age group. Glad to hear it. But for that amount, I want a show. I want you to quit in front of the whole school. At assembly? Cool, I still get to say my speech.
Look, it's Canadian
The
dollar.
rest after. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Ms. President.
She gave him 40 and then she on the other point. That is so funny. I'm not trying to fight people.
Once the election's over, I have to and a great spinner.
No, I'm not gonna let people join.
No!
I don't care if you say you're gonna gift me. I cannot do that. I'm sorry. I will have to block you. You're a troll. Like, I'm not stupid.
So cool, spinner. Making a grade 7.
Like, I'm sorry. I don't add people to the live.
Look, I didn't mean to make her cry.
Well, you did. Congratulations.
Unless I'm allowed to say whatever I want, then no one's joining.
It's okay, man.
And unless the app is not super restrictive and silencing certain people, then I'm not going to do it because I'm sick and tired of people defending themselves. But when they get bullied, stuff happens. Like, their life gets taken down. When you can say whatever you want, but when I start to say something, then it's a problem. So no. These apps are totally biased towards certain people, and I hate it because what do you mean people could call me the N-word or say that they're gonna unalive me, but when I say something to match the energy, all of a sudden, here I am facing violations. No, fuck that. Like, I'm gonna be able to say what I want when I want.
I put on just enough tinted moisturizer. And
If you can't handle what I say, then get off. Because the same people telling me that I'm a big crybaby are the same people telling people report her live.
For the days I'm running
Say
around,
report her live, report her live.
it takes a second.
But then,
to apply.
literally, why are you reporting my live? If you don't like what I say, you can leave.
Learn more at jonesroadbeauty.com.
Report her live, report her live. Like, it's crazy. No, I don't know if I have it. I think I lost it in the car.
Loaded onto a special card to help pay for groceries, over-the-counter items, even bills like rent and utilities. It's all part of a dual-eligible Medicare Advantage plan from trusted providers like Aetna, Cigna, Humana, Molina, and more. Use your card at Walmart, CVS, Dollar General, and other major stores on stuff you already buy every week. And here's the best part. One call's all it takes to find out if you qualify. But don't wait. Agents are only available until 8 p.m. today. That's right. You have to call before 8 to check your eligibility. Call the number on your screen now. If you're on Medicare and Medicaid, you can get $1,500 or more in real benefits you're probably missing out on. Annual enrollment ends December 7th. Call now before 6 p.m. What are you waiting for? Call now.
It's just crazy because, like, if I say something, it's report her. But when you say something, I just let you say it. But yes, I do get frustrated because it's the fact of pretending to be social justice warriors and putting this fake mask on and literally complaining about what I say, but then saying the same shit. It's like, what the fuck?
So you can get flu and COVID vaccines.
Like, how are you allowing people to be racist on my page, but then calling me a racist? Fuck that. You don't care about people. I've seen a lot of stuff, right? Like, it's just crazy. There's a lot of stuff that I see that is so sad.
What about it?
This whole world is jacked up.
She's not my
But God, you could care less because it's always about you, right? Fuck everyone else. If you can feed yourself, if you can stuff your fat face, if you can pay your rent, if you can pay your bills and live in a nice warm house that should burn to the ground, God forbid, fuck anyone else that literally cries out for help because, oh, I don't care about real world situation because it doesn't affect my fat ass. Like, seriously.
and even more
You
enthusiasm.
know what it reminds me of? This greedy cat. And I'll have to pull up. It's a whole figurine set. And I think it's cats. And there's one cat that it literally has a saying. My dad used to have these figurines on his desk, and one of them says, "Oils well that ends well." You know, like the joke, "Oils well that ends well." And basically, they look greedy. They look like a bunch of fat, greedy cats. That's what a lot of you guys are. Like, literally, that one lady that was sitting there eating dry ass toast talking about, haha, you're about to lose your stamps. Like, making jokes and literally saying, well, what did you do with the stamps with November? The same thing that you're doing, shoving that dry ass toast in your pie hole. That's what people did with the food stamps that they got in September, November, or whatever. They spent it on food. Just the same way that you stuff your fat face is what they did. They ate with theirs. At least they ate properly. They didn't stuff a dry ass toast in their face talking about what are you doing? You know, shut up, bitch. Like, no one gives a fuck. No one cares. Choke on that dry toast. Jesus, like, you're sitting here literally talking about people on EBT. It's giving you wish you was on EBT.
What? And now I can't get away from
Weird.
you. You're everywhere. At home, at school, even in my campaign. That's not true. I wanted just one thing that you couldn't take away from me. But you found a way.
Yeah, they said what they said, but it's weird. Like, why are you sitting here celebrating people losing EBT when some of those recipients are families of children that can't feed their kids?
Then decide if you don't think
While you're stuffing your face with dry toast and you can afford to feed your family. Oh wait, she can't afford to feed her family because she lost her kids. She don't have custody of her kids. My bad. So you don't have a family to feed. Yikes.
Wow, that's rather unexpected.
Ooh, my bad. I don't know her name. She's a white lady that people are making videos on. And she's sitting here making fun of people not having EBT. But she's not the only one because there's a whole bunch of maggots, you know, MAGA supporters that are literally making jokes about people losing their EBT while celebrating. I don't understand why you're celebrating while also being a recipient of EBT and losing EBT. That makes no sense because most of these people realize they messed up and now they're losing their food assistance because they thought minorities were the only recipients of government assistance when it's mostly a lot of white people, and the large percentage of white people are the ones on government assistance, and it makes no sense because that's wild.
Congratulations, Ashley.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean it. Congratulations.
I don't know, I'm trying to find a place that has a costume contest or something.
Okay. What have you done?
Yeah, nobody does care. Of course you wouldn't care that children are about to starve. Of course.
You're right, you shouldn't have.
Ash, I'm trying to apologize here. I knew it would drive you crazy. I just want to stop myself.
You hate me that much?
Sometimes.
I gotta admit, sometimes I feel
Oh
the
my
same.
God forbid someone wants to talk about real world issues. It bothers you that much. Of course I'm going to use my platform to speak up about this stuff. It's fucked up. No child should ever have to go to bed hungry or without food because people don't think that you deserve government assistance. It's not about deserving. And to literally tell people to go get a job that receive EBT, they have a job. That's why they receive EBT, because they can only afford the bare necessities, which is the bills. They can't even afford to feed themselves. That's why they need EBT. Because even working, they can't feed themselves. I literally watched a man get arrested at Erewhon. I don't even know why people are shopping at that stupid expensive ass store. Like, celebrities do not give a fuck. This guy literally got arrested for stealing a sandwich because he was starving. And the guy was like, I'll pay for it. And they were like, no, we're going to give you a trespassing and we're going to still take him to jail. Because this guy stole a sandwich because he was hungry. God forbid someone steals food because they're starving. And you stop them. Fucking stupid, man. It's crazy. Like, that's the dumbest shit that I've ever heard. There was literally a whole boycott for Erewhon because I remember this live. It was Jolly Good Ginger And the guy that literally films the police was there at that time. And what happened was is they were going to arrest this guy for stealing a sandwich. And then he was like, no, I'll pay for it. And then they were like, no, we're giving you trespassing and we're still taking him to jail. And then they were like, well, write a review. So I did. I went to go write a review on that Erewhon.
Yeah, maybe.
And then what? They let him pay for the sandwich? This poor guy is starving, and you're arresting him for stealing food?
Guys don't even notice me.
These companies are greedy as fuck. And I could care less about a bitch that is worried about me instead of taking that energy to end the genocide that is happening in Gaza. Instead of taking that energy to fight for living wages for yourselves instead of raising minimum wage, which is what y'all fight for, only for the taxes to be raised even higher. Because they raise your minimum wage, but oh yeah, we'll raise your minimum wage, but not without some sort of consequence. So let's raise your taxes on top of raising your minimum wage, so you have to pay extra of what you have to pay. This is so freaking stupid. Like, what the hell? My car got stolen. No, my car got auctioned off. And all of my stuff is gone. Yeah, the guy stole my car, but they didn't tell us where our car was at the time, so it got auctioned off. And it has nothing to do with the car. I'm not mad because of my car.
Hey, look, you got something. Hey, Terry. Hey.
Oh, look, it's Terry.
Is it okay if I borrow those geography notes?
Yeah, I got him right here.
Thanks. I really appreciate this. So are you going to the dance tonight?
Actually, I can't. It's my dad. He's kind of old school.
Okay.
Hey, Terry!
Thanks again for this.
Yeah, see you. Okay, I am beyond nervous. This has to go perfect. Amazing turnout, zero problems. Otherwise, graphics says it's daylight dancing for another year. Just the man I was looking for.
Oh, I would go debate Charlie Kirk, but he lost his fight with his neck.
The dance, you are going.
He lost a fight with a hole in his neck, so I don't think I could debate Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Look, I gotta get to my
So, what was with the Spinner Terry convention I interrupted? Nothing. I was just giving him some notes for class list. Spinner wants class notes, just as well. That's called a flirtation device. Something's happening with you and Spinner.
Yikes.
Imagination.
How is that disrespectful? He was racist. Like, I said I wasn't gonna make jokes, but now I'm pissed off because how was his wife sitting here having pyrotechnics like she's walking out for a WWE wrestling match at a funeral that was held for her husband with full makeup on, literally paid for a whole glam team for her. A whole glam team. Just for a freaking funeral, only to turn around and have a GoFundMe is wild and beyond me. She has ties to literally Jeffrey Epstein, and it's so weird. Wow.
I can't believe you guys are taking it. We're not checking it out.
Yeah, he did get unalived. But here's the thing. I said I wasn't going to make a joke, but Charlie Kirk said that people need to get pew-pew to uphold the amendment. And let's be honest, he literally he didn't care about school shootings. He said that those kids had to get unalived to keep our Second Amendment. So So, I mean,
I'd like you to meet Sean Cameron.
I know I said I wasn't gonna make a joke because no one should pass away from gun violence, but he was the very person that literally advocated for gun violence. Like, I've had enough of this people saying he was a Christian man. He was of God. The poor guy died. Like, he died advocating for what he wanted. He wanted gun violence. So why are we sitting here feeling sorry for someone who wanted that to happen? Hey, look, he died so he could uphold the Second Amendment.
Okay, kids.
By his words, right?
Because today we're starting a unit on romantic poetry.
Who said I wanted violence? I didn't want violence.
Fires don't usually burn up not great.
The heck, that is weird. Like, why is the fire green? Anyways.
En Smith, nunca te...
I'm not the same as Charlie Kirk, and to compare people as people is so weird. Like, to literally compare me to Chris Chan. Chris Chan is worse than I am. Like, how are you gonna compare weird people to someone that you deem as racist that's not racist? Like, you literally will compare me to John Wayne Gacy. I've never unalived anyone. I'm not like John Wayne Gacy. And especially comparing someone to, like, Jeffrey Dahmer. That is so weird. Like, can we stop comparing people because you don't like them to way horrible people? Can we stop saying, like, oh, you're, like, I seen someone compare somebody to P. Diddy, and it's like, that's not okay. They are nothing like P. Diddy. P. Diddy is a problematic person in a sense of assaulting and abusing someone. They're not even abusive. You're just saying that because they're problematic. You can't just say, oh, well, you're both problematic. There's different kinds of problematic. Okay, there's a messed up problematic, and then there's problematic. You can't be comparing apples to oranges and then be sitting here and be like, yeah, you can't forget the Diddy Mobile, right? I literally explained that shit. I don't know how many times I have to explain it. My brother had a spray painted car that everyone signed. He said that his friend put that on the car. I thought he wrote that on the car because, I was like, okay. He said his friend put that on the car. He went to the car wash because I was like, you know what? He was like, I don't like that. So he tried to wash it off the car. He did go to the car wash and use the power washer. He paid for that, but it wouldn't come off. And then he said he was going to try to figure out how to remove that from the car. So he was going to look up what he could use to remove that. Because I was like, well, there's probably something that could remove that. Because it was dry erase, but I guess the dry erase became permanent and it wouldn't come off his car. We did go to the car wash because I'm like, I didn't agree with that. And I'm like, I don't like that. And he was like, yeah, I don't like it either. So then he went to go put it on a car because he said, yeah, I just gave my friend. No, I don't think. Oh, that was the one where it was the Sharpie because he said that he didn't have his dry erase. And he had a Sharpie. He was letting people write with a Sharpie, but he was letting people use a dry erase. Anyways, he said that his friend walked out, used the Sharpie. Because this was during work, like he stepped out for a second to do that, and basically because it's in Sharpie, it's hard to get that off. So yeah, I was like, I don't agree with that. That's why he crossed it off. I think if I remember, he put an X through it, and then he tried to wash it at the car wash, but basically it wouldn't come off. We can't control what people write because he's always like, hey, come draw something on my car, because basically people were signing it because it was a cool car, like it was spray painted, and so he had the idea to have all of the people in the car community sign his car, and so basically everybody that was in a car club or in the car community or his friends signed the car, drew stuff on it. Like I drew Homer Simpson eating a donut on the car. I still have that picture of when I drew that on the car. Like, it was gonna be in a rap music video, because my brother was door dashing, and he door dashed to it's a type of like place where women dance, that type of place. It was the security guard. He came out of nowhere and he's like, yo, your car is cool. And then he's like, we're filming for this like music video and your car would be perfect for it. And basically he said his car was going to be in the music video. My brother was like, all right, cool. So then that never happened because then, my brother got murdered. But basically he was like, you want to sign the car? Because, any stranger too, like if he sees him and they're like, oh my God, that's cool. And then he's like, you want to sign the car? Because like, hey, it's a car that everyone signs. It's a spray painted car. It's cool. I'm not lying. Like, I'm telling the truth. When you give someone a Sharpie, you can't control what they write on the car. Like, what is he supposed to tell people? No, don't write that. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Like, he doesn't have control over what someone wrote on the car. We went to the car wash. I should know because I tried to take it off and I couldn't. And then he said he was going to figure out how to get it off. And I said, well, we try not to wash it harshly because the paint will come off because it is spray painted. So if you wash it, you will be scrubbing the paint off because it is not like she spray painted it, but it's not protected, if that made sense.
Hey, you guys sure we can't give you a ride?
So yeah, of course, he was like, I can't wash it too much. I have to be careful how I wash it because the paint will come off. It's a very popular car. It was popular before he even bought the car. For $500, he bought that car from Facebook because the girl, she literally, everyone was like, oh, that's so-and-so car. So-and-so's car, because they said if we would have known she was selling it, we would have bought it because it's a very cool car. Nobody ever sees a spray painted car like that. And it had stuff on it already that they had drawn. It had stickers in the dash and stuff. But then, like, my brother got the idea to have all of the people in the car community sign the car. So anytime he was out at a meet somewhere, he would be like, hey, come here, sign this, I even drew something because I'm like, this would be cool to have something on the car that I did. He would always, I remember, he was excited about the Homer. He would tell all of his friends, look, that's what my sister did. Like, look at what she drew. And they're like, I can't draw like that. Like, I kind of messed up a little bit because, you can't erase. But it was funny because, like, he was so excited about that because, like, people started drawing stuff. And so I was like, you know what? Let me draw something on the car. Let me do something on the car because, like, everyone else is doing something and I'm the one that's mostly in this car. So why not do something,
Please.
Oh, so I don't care what you think, okay? Like, what's funny is if Diddy had have not got exposed, you know how long Diddy has had all of these accusations out? You're just doing it now because you want to be liked by people. Let's not lie, you didn't care what Diddy was doing years ago.
A little too sexy. It's not that wild. Then maybe it's not sexy enough. Well, we could add just a few final touches.
Now all of a sudden that Cassie came out against Diddy, now everyone wants to act like they never liked Diddy. That was a lie.
Terry, you're just nervous.
You all was sitting here bumping Diddy's music before Cassie came out. Let's be honest. You all have literally not been calling out Diddy. No one said Diddy was weird for anything until what happened. So let's be for real. What do you mean you didn't know him? Diddy is everywhere. What do you mean you didn't know him? That's a lie. Everyone knows who Puff Daddy is. Come on now. I was young and I knew who Puff Daddy was. Sean John.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? He literally has the Sean John brand. How do you say, well, I didn't even know who he was? Everyone was wearing the jerseys. Come on now. You cannot sit here and tell me you don't know who he was. He literally was the founder of Bad Boy Records. Can we not act like we don't know? Like, I don't know. Some people just hurt my brain because that's a flat out lie. Like, you've heard at least one song from him. I need a girl to ride, ride, ride. Or, the sky is the limit and you know that you just keep on. Like, we all have at least heard a Puff Daddy song at some point in our lives. It's so crazy to me that people will sit here and defend Johnny Depp, but then literally call out Diddy and be like, you're a Diddy supporter. While you support Johnny Depp, and he was dating Winona Ryder when she was 17 and he was 26. Let's talk about that. There's a lot of people that you literally praise for dating underage people because you won't say anything about Taylor Swift dating underage boys before you will about Puff Daddy because he's a person of color. And yes, everyone should get held equally, right? I'm not saying that Puff Daddy shouldn't get called out, but you're not actively calling out Taylor Swift like you are Puff Daddy, and then literally sitting here trying to act like you care about calling out predators when you won't even do the same for Taylor Swift.
It's weird. I didn't surf for this stuff before. As soon as Kate installed the filter.
Well, you can't disable it, right?
Who said I love Diddy? I don't even listen to Diddy songs. I don't even listen to them. So what are we talking about?
Okay. Where should we start? Foxy ladies? Babes in heat?
Why is there someone that has R. Kelly Defender in the live? That's weird.
Okay, triple sex XX. Here we come.
Uh-oh.
What just happened?
Stupid connection dropped.
Well, how long till it's back up?
Could be minutes. Could be hours.
Uh-oh.
See, the thing with guys, they love it when you take the lead.
They do?
Are we literally drinking wine? Who said I was defending Diddy?
Don't be nervous. Be yourself. Just
No one said I was defending Diddy. Why do you think I was trying to take that off the car? Who said I was defending Diddy?
the better you feel. Trust me.
Connection's back up.
No one said I defended Diddy. I didn't even defend Diddy when Cassie came out with her allegations. Everyone defended Diddy when Cassie came out with her allegations, including men. Well, I don't know if women defended him, but I know men did. And I know people was making baby oil jokes at that time, which was not funny because considering the fact that the youngest victim was 10, why are we sitting here making baby oil jokes? Or making jokes about Diddy in general, considering the fact that minors are a victim and it's not funny. And all these men were defending him until Cassie had to show the video to prove what happened to her, which why should any victim have to prove anything like that DoorDash girl that had to show her evidence? Well, she couldn't show it, but she had evidence. And you forced her to prove that she was SA'd, which is so weird. And saying like, oh, that doesn't constitute as SA, when technically by law, which is in the state of New York, indecent exposure, especially in your own home, is considered SA. Take that up with the government. Why are you attacking people for literally talking about the law? Technically, by their laws, she was SA'd.
Perfect, Mr. Radich.
I'm not laying down, I'm literally sitting here. What are you talking about? I don't lay down all day. I just went to go get something for lunch at the gas station. So why are you sitting here literally saying I lay down all day? I literally got up and did what I had to do and I took a shower. I'm not laying down. In no way, shape, or form was I complaining about anybody laying down at the shelter all day. Most of those people that are out the shelter, they lay down all day and they don't go anywhere. They don't do anything. And that's every day. Like, I get up and go somewheres. Every day. I'm going somewheres. I don't lay down all day. That's not an option. I'm literally sitting watching TV. How is that laying down? Does that make sense? I sit at a park bench all day. Well, how am I watching TV but I'm at a park bench? Make that make sense.
Better results than hand washing with your dishwasher and
if I was at a park bench, then my camera wouldn't be off.
up to 140 degrees.
Can you lie properly or can you not?
Even have a sanitizing cycle. Load pots, pans, and tableware at the bottom with plastic and glass.
No, it's not about knowing. It's about literally lying your ass off, and you don't need to know shit because you could care less about knowing the fuck whatever you talk about. That you would just lie on someone than knowing. It's not about knowing, it's about lying on someone. It's fucking stupid. You don't care about the truth. It's more so about lying your ass off. I admitted to Hershey being okay. This is my logic because people are stupid, right? And they don't know like how to comprehend. So that dog that made Hershey run, because when Hershey ran away, we were by the freeway. Mind you, we were right by the freeway. So if Hershey ran towards that way or ran anywhere, there's the off ramp where people come off the freeway. There was already a dead dog that someone left with its guts out. Trigger warning, because I do have to get graphic here. They left right there by the freeway, and my brother freaked out because he thought it was Hershey. Again, if we're by the freeway, I'm assuming she did not survive, because obviously where we are at, it was like a desert. There's like a ditch. There's so many places. There's cactus. There's so many stuff. And obviously my mom believes that she was more hurt than what she was, and the people took her. Because they told my brother that way, and then he went that way, and they're gone. They checked out. And he couldn't find her. So I truly believe they might have took her and dumped her somewheres. But I really believe that she didn't survive because we're by a highway. I'm sorry, but you just have to think the worst, because no dog is going to survive any car that is flying or coming down the ramp not paying attention. They already don't pay attention to dogs. Dogs get hit all the time and they just leave them there to die, which is so sad. Like, if you hit a dog, take it to the veterinarian office. Like, my brother panicked because he thought it was Hershey, but it wasn't, and he literally showed me the photo he took. And I'm like, oh my God, this poor dog. Like, you don't know how bad it is here in Albuquerque, New Mexico with dogs. They literally dump dogs on the west side because nobody goes over there, because it's literally in the middle of nowhere. So those empty fields by where I used to live, they dump dogs there all the time. Who's gonna care if dogs are being dumped there, because people are not going to go look over there. It's on the west side. It's in the middle of nowhere. No one's going to care to go to that area to look for dogs. How do I know? Because I lived on the west side. I lived up there when they found the bodies from the west side murders. And I know because we used to get dogs in our neighborhood all the time from dogs that people dumped. And I would see people dump dogs all the time. And we would call animal control, and my mom, it got to a point where my mom said, was like, they're probably going to think we're the ones that are dumping the dogs. But I'm like, Mom, we can't just leave these dogs, you know? And sadly, I really think about it now. It's not a point. It's not even good to call the shelter on dogs, because they put them to sleep if they don't get adopted. They put dogs to sleep so they can make room for other dogs, which is very sad. That's why I really wish if I had the knowledge that I have now, that I would have called a no-kill shelter, because That to me is so disappointing. It's so sad. Like, our shelters is overly filled with so many pets, so many dogs, that it's not even funny. Because people are dumping dogs, dumping puppies, they're dumping all over. You know? Like, I've seen things. And I've seen people that had pets that don't even take care of their pets. Like I said, it's just so crazy to, you know, have to see this stuff.
Are you okay?
You know?
Actually, I'm so good.
Me? Well, animal control said they found no signs of animal abuse, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Drink so much. So, did you see me in that dance?
Yeah, yes.
It's funny how you love to talk about that, but animal control said they found no signs of animal abuse, so why are you still sitting here saying that? That's still defamation. You're lying. I could sue you for that.
Terry?
Like, people think they can say whatever they want. Like, hello?
You actually asked him to dance. I know.
Oh, you know why I had dog pads all over the floor? Because this dumb idiot bitch had animals that was using our floor as a restroom. Maybe ask Angie why she didn't potty train her animals. We had a puppy, dumbass idiot. We had a puppy, which was Prince. I believe that's when we had Prince at the time, that died from parvo because it went to her sister's house and died from parvo. You know, when we had the dog didn't die, but when her sister got the dog died. Literally, she was living with us. She was living with us. Angie was living with us when she had all those pets. We had Hershey, we had 2 cats, and we had a puppy named Prince. We didn't have the puppy. It was her puppy that we had to watch while she went to work. And when she came back, she didn't watch the dog. She got frustrated and she would take the dog to the room for a few seconds. And then she would take the dog and put her back. She would literally take the dog for a few seconds and then put the dog outside the door and have us watch him. And I know because there's live streams of me and you can hear the puppy in the background.
Oh, he's trying to run everything. Of course you do. Things are gonna work out. Just trust me.
Hey, Terry.
Like, let's like not. She did not train her dogs and they used the bathroom on our carpet. We can't have that. We would have got in trouble. She's not taking care of her pets. We're the ones who had to feed it. We're the ones who had to take care of it. Oh, so you said I hit a dog on camera, then how come animal control said they found no signs of abuse? Because I literally whacked a broom and killed like a big roach.